Hello, welcome back. The Rivalry Cup Show. We talk German Cup football all day, all the time, and it is week 13 in the books. We have the selection show this week. We have the excitement that goes along with that, finding out who you're playing week 14. Cannot wait for that, but without further ado, we're going to talk how we always start with the long 20. Tony takes it. Tyreek Hill's 78-yard touchdown, paid out by Johnny Sedano's miserable fucking 61-point week, or whatever the hell it was. There was like 4 or 5 70-plus yard touchdowns, but 78 for Tyreek takes it. Honestly, that's probably like the third or fourth time Tony's won it just on Tyreek alone. So we are going to dive straight into the matchups, and where do we always start with? My matchup. And where are we going? Marsh, Watts, Lamb, 170 to fucking 99. What do we even have to say? That was just an absolute shit show for Kevin Lamb. The Steens were all over him from the start. The Cowboys on Thursday Night Football, incredible. Wish they played Thursday night every single week. And with that, Steens move past Lamb, take first place. Whoa! Next matchup, Ian edges out John Rast on Monday Night Football. I thought Jamar Chase with that long touchdown that he had, I thought there was a chance, right? but Etienne and I think Ian had the kicker, were able to put Rast away, but now John Rast is dealing with some injuries. Like he's got like 3 quarterbacks, so yeah, losing Derek Carr doesn't really matter. But and I think Derrick Henry's okay, but we'll take a look and see, right? Aging running back getting hurt in week 13, not the best look. Next one, Weston Sedano. Weston just poops all over Johnny Sedano, over double his points. Weston's Bucks were great, and Sedano suffers a key injury in Trevor Lawrence. That sucks. That was what happened to me last year with Kyler Murray after week 13. So, John, I feel you. Didn't go well for me. Let's see how it goes for you. Next one, Charlie beats the awful team that is James Ortiz. Charlie was all in on the passing attack of the Lions. He had Laporta, he had Reynolds, and he had fucking Amon-Ra, obviously, right? Ortiz is officially eliminated from the playoffs. Charlie going in on the Lions. Didn't backfire. I guess Laporta and Amon-Ra had good games. Reynolds was whatever, but Charlie takes a win 102 to 74, whatever the hell it was. Christian Borelli, Monday Night Football, a win over Eric Olson. Joe Mixon popping off in order to give Christian a win. But you know what the sad thing is? Both of these guys are eliminated. Christian needed a little more help from the other guys to keep his season alive. He did all he could, but sorry, Eric. Sorry, Christian. Well, Eric was already eliminated, but sorry, Christian, you're eliminated. Next one, Spencer Sklar taking out Lynch. No surprise there. Everyone can beat Lynch. Lynch has officially lost to all 13 of us. Nico Collins pops off for Spencer for a big win. Spencer, sorry, like Christian, you are also eliminated. But as you guys would love, those 9 or 10 spots to not be involved in the toilet bowl, and that is very much still alive. Last one, Joe over Tony, the matchup that drew so much talk in the group chat. 0.16 points. Joe beats Tony. That was fucking crazy, right? The no quarterback strategy was a bad one. I'll wait to offer any opinions on that. We're gonna have none other than our great commissioner, Ian Jones, joining the show. Let's everybody clap it up for Ian.
Wow.
Woo! Ian
Thank
Jones,
you, Brian.
welcome to the show. The floor is yours. Address the league in any manner you see fit. But before we do that, you didn't bring your drink over.
I finished it.
Oh,
but here, I'll bring it over just so that the audience
You
understands.
can't cheers with an empty cup.
No. Hey, you're not even supposed to be. Look, the ice is melted.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. All right, yeah, we're getting this started early, and I'm gonna just preemptively open this.
That sounds good.
Get this going.
Yeah.
I do have to say, even though I'm just in Brian's apartment, Katie's kind of across from me, and I'm just staring at a camera. This is intense. You know, you can feel it on set here that this is a live audience.
I did such a bad word.
Very much so. So I give Joe, I give you credit for safe space. Marsh, give you credit for keeping this thing alive. And I watched his prep. There was really nothing to it. So can't believe you're able to do that all off the cuff. Spencer certainly would not be able to handle that. And Eric, that would be unwatchable. So go ahead, Brian.
Is it my floor?
Yeah, the floor is still yours. Ian.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about it or?
Yeah, no, definitely this week some intense situations going down. It brought back memories of the infamous witch trials where Johnny and I tied, and we were debating whether we were going to bench points, and there was kind of a unanimous pull that was ridiculous because of Corton Sutton, whatever his name is. But anyways, I met with legal. We spoke about it. We spoke with Tony. We spoke with Marsh. We heard plenty from both Charlie and Weston. Plenty from both of them, and ultimately, completely unbiased decision was made that, Tony did this out of just pure Tony moronic nature. He wanted to beat Joe without a quarterback, and Marsh made the strategic decision to kind of cuck him. Sorry, Katie. Cuck him and not allow him to pick up Browning, and ultimately, it came down to point 16, and Tony almost did exactly what he told us all he was going to do. If, Tank Dell didn't go down with 0 points, Tony would have done exactly what he was laughing and texting Charlie about the entire time. So ultimately, something that we will absolutely probably be talking about on draft day, and we can come to a clear-cut decision on how to move forward with this, especially with the playoff implications. But given the research and the legal counsel's advice, this is the decision that we came to. Brian, I'd like to hear from a team member as their
Listen,
thoughts.
my 2 cents is, I don't love what Tony did. I don't think he made the right decision per se. I think he should have picked up a quarterback. I don't think Antonio Gibson's that fucking valuable, even though B-Rob just got hurt. I don't think Gibson's ever seen the field for Tony, but whatever. He's holding for injuries, right? But, yeah, I think everyone should have to start a lineup, but at the same time, I don't think it should be a rule. I don't know. I guess it is just kind of something, an assumed thing that you expect out of everyone every week. I don't like what Tony did, but I don't think he did anything wrong. A little reenactment of me sitting on my couch around 5 p.m. on Sunday. Refreshing. Tony didn't pick up a quarterback? That's crazy. Go to players. There's only one left. Fuck this guy. Add, done. That was it. Never a second thought, because I'm competing with Tony for the #1 seed. Tony's a fucking rival of mine. Why Tony wouldn't bury Joe in the fucking dirt, I don't know. I have more issue with that, and I'm sure that's what everyone has fucking issue with. But he made a decision, and he wanted to keep his good players. He's got a great bench, so what fucking ever, right?
Brian, I would have preferred, instead of reenacting that moment, you would have reenacted when you and Ryan made that intimate connection a couple years ago.
Ryan's a memory at this point. Ryan's a
Fair
memory.
enough, Brian.
I don't
we
know.
can move on from
I don't
that,
know what to say, but yeah, listen.
Something that the league is.
Listen, there's nothing to be mad about. Win your own fucking matchup. Worry about your own fucking team, and win week 14 to make the playoffs. If you're all up in arms about this whole situation, this indirectness of it's gonna knock me out of the playoffs. Fucking go cry me a river is what I have to say there, and worry about your own team.
Appreciate the insight, Brian. Pleading the fifth on that. You already heard my commissioner take. So, without further ado, Brian, are we ready to get to it?
Are we ready to get to it? I think we're ready to get to it.
Is anyone listening still? If they skipped through to this point, the time when we are going to pick
all 14 names.
All 14
in this
names.
Beautiful Christmas hat.
The beautiful Christmas hat.
We're gonna play a little game. You guys might notice this little whiteboard here, right? Ian and I are both going to alternate picking. Obviously, Ian picks first, I pick second. That's the first matchup. But Ian has his wager on the top half of the standings.
Yeah.
You'll see the top half on the standings listed here by initials. I have my wager on the bottom half of the standings.
The tops, baby.
So if it's top half, you drink or I drink?
If it's tops, then you drink.
Okay, so these are your guys.
I want the tops.
You want the tops, and I'll have to drink.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and finish off this nice 25-ounce natural light. Pretty cool can, right?
We have
Pretty cool
to.
can. I went to 2 different liquor stores today. Neither one sold Colt 45.
Yeah.
So
the official drink of the Gentlemen's Club is stolen by the Crate in Baltimore. So
yeah, so they don't offer it at
are gonna just
most
drink
reputable
natural
liquor
light
stores
at this point.
So kind of looks like it though. The color scheme is definitely led me to think it might have been it.
Great audible. And Brian, why don't you tell the league what we were drinking before this? That you
So
decided was such a great
our
idea?
ritual at every Ravens game is to have a shot of Jameson Orange at halftime of the Ravens game. And both liquor stores I went to today also did not have Jameson Orange. So I had a nice, great audible and bought Jim Beam Orange.
And before
Would you say it wasn't that bad?
it is good.
It was fine.
It was fine. But before we move forward, Brian, would you like to tell the audience what the outcome of the Ravens home games were, where Jameson Orange was not drank at halftime?
They lost. They lost both times that we did not take Jameson orange shots at halftime.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Brian's fault.
Pretty 50-50. You refused to come out during the Colts game. You refused to come out during the Colts game, and I refused to come out during the Browns game. The Browns game.
Yes.
All right, guys. We won't make you wait any further. Ian, our commissioner, is going to make the first pick. All 14 of you are in this hat.
Yep, all 14.
It is a nice deep one. Ian is going in.
Yep.
I already know that I have Lynch in my back pocket. Someone paid me off handsomely to play Lynch this week, so don't worry about that.
All right. We got the first one.
The first one.
Oh my goodness! And we're starting with the banger.
Oh, it's
Tony
Tony
Marullo.
Marullo. Tony Marullo. Also, I'd like to say before we get into this, that means I drink. Before we get into this any further, though, I made some weird things with the names. I used every single person's first name except Lynch. Can't really explain that one. And Johnny is Johnny Sedano, and John is John Rast. So
And they're all the same size, correct?
they're just all about the same size. I did my best with my cutting skills, but hey, Tony's the first. Is it going to be a little Joey, Whiny Weston? Who do we got? He's been naming names like crazy.
Yeah. So Tony is going to start this out. I'm going to set them up so that we can get a final photo and send it out here. Yeah, he's got some good names. Good.
All right.
I'll hold the hat so that you
Hold the hat.
And let me shake it up so Brian's not getting his.
Who am I reaching in for, Mr. Tony? Honestly, we should have made this last or second to last or something because the excitement behind this one alone is high. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It is as if we've scripted this.
Oh, it's as if we scripted this. It is back
is
to back.
insane.
There are only two names in the
That
hat.
is
There were
insane.
only two names
That
in the
is
hat, I'll be
insane.
honest. No, I'm just fucking
That's
with you.
insane.
That is
What the fuck?
insane.
Yeah, this is not scripted at
Tony
all.
versus Little Joey. Have a drink, sir.
Oh my god.
Joe's on my side of the board.
So I have to finish this too by the end of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been kind of taking big sips because.
Yeah, but you can't take sips in the intro. Oh yeah,
I'm not.
Put Tony
just
here.
refilling.
Holy shit. Oh, this is what the league wants, honestly.
That's what the league wants. The
That's
rematch.
insane.
The rematch of dreams, right?
All right.
Can Tony put Joe in the dirt? We'll see.
It's those sticky fingers. He can finally play with the quarterback.
If Joe's the true team of destiny, he beats Tony this week. I'm gonna actually rearrange this little ho thing we got here so it's long ways.
Okay, I got like 6 here in my hand.
All right, well let me hold the
Dropping them
thing.
back in. Yeah, don't let me cheat. As if I wasn't even here when Brian did all this crap. All right.
Yeah, I just wrote Tony, Joe.
Oh.
Oh.
Didn't you just tell everyone you wrote Matt?
No, he's the only person I wrote the last name
Oh, Jesus. All right.
for.
Lynch. I kind of agree with Joe. You might have to get a tattoo at the end of this if you just lose every single fucking game. What a tragedy. Are you even trying? I mean, look at Rast. Jesus. All right, so Lynch is up.
You drink.
Good.
I won't look yet. You drink first. Shake it up for me.
I can't believe it's a fucking Tuesday. All right. Thanks, Katie. All right, Brian.
All right, get the one with the jagged edge that Kevin Lamb paid me off for.
Yeah,
Here we
this
go.
is a lucky one. This is a lucky guy.
Oh my god.
Dude, are you fucking serious?
Kevin Lamb, we got a Boston Bowl. Kevin versus Lynch.
Oh my god. Did Kevin pay you off?
I don't know, but Kevin's a me drink.
Oh my gosh. That is not. That's a terrible game. No,
It's a tough look.
That's
It's a tough look for us.
look.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
even- that's a
maybe I
tough
shouldn't
look.
speak. Maybe I
that's a
shouldn't
tough look
speak.
for Brian. Seriously. And here, just so we, just to help you guys, I just picked 2 names. Okay, Brian, can you pick a hand?
This one will be mine.
This will be my pick.
Oh, that'll be your pick.
Okay.
Sure.
No,
Oh, no,
open the
I have
hat.
to pick
I'm
it?
dropping
Oh, I
it
thought you
back
dropped
in,
it
you
back.
psycho. We're trying to make this as hard as possible so people don't think we're cheating.
But we are.
Yeah, exactly. I would have already been playing fucking Lynch. John Sedano?
No, John Rast. John
Oh,
Rast.
okay.
John Rast.
John Rast.
John Rast. Johnny is Johnny.
Rast. All right, you're up.
He's top half. So
he
that's-
is top
that's
half.
me.
That's you. Will this be a lookalike bowl? Will you draft a Jones? I did appreciate that comment. I do think Rast and I have similar overall looks. Would you agree, Katie? Quickly?
Yeah.
All right, that's all we needed from the peanut gallery. A nice yeah.
Oh, I drank too much on these first few.
Oh yeah, Weston was trying to say that people confuse him and Ortiz as brothers often. League, would you agree? Has anyone even seen that happen?
I think I have seen that happen. Actually, I will say.
What?
I know. I mean, the people who are saying it are genuinely like moronic.
I will say I've seen Ortiz.
I'm pretty positive I've heard it.
I've seen Ortiz.
They're always close to each other. Dark hair, big hair. I don't fucking know.
Big hair.
Thick hair. I don't know.
Or nothing about Ortiz's hair is big.
I don't know, dude.
Nothing about Ortiz is big. Just kidding.
Except this pick that we're about to make of James Ortiz.
Could it be James? Oh yeah, James and John.
James and John.
Give us
John
a John
and James.
Bowl. Give us a John Bowl.
No, it is not. It is a longer name. It is Charlie.
Wow,
oh,
that's a big.
Whoa,
timer.
that might be the matchup of the week.
That might be
John
the matchup of the
Rast versus Charlie Carita. That has some serious implications. Very well, both these guys could still make the playoffs, but one of them could easily send the other one packing.
Brian, he's a top half guy, isn't he?
He's 8th. Easier said.
Ooh, Charlie,
Less than
I
7.
overestimated you. Wait, is this all I have? Oh no. All right.
All right, next matchup. 3 matchups in the books. Tony, Joe, Lynch versus Kevin.
Notice how Brian and I have yet to be selected. Are we playing each other? That would make this very awkward and contentious. I have to drive home. All right, Brian, will you hold the hat? No, it's my pick. Jesus,
excited.
too much Jameson orange.
Yeah.
All right.
Jim Beam.
Oh, ugh. All right. Did I pick my own name? I didn't. Oh, Jesus. I picked the op, Brian Mark. This could be the selection bowl right here. Brian, you wanna?
I'm top half. So.
You are top half. You wanna? Yeah, you are top. Look at the way he said that. What a snide bastard, this kid. All right, pick Jones.
Who am I playing?
Another top half guy.
Seems very fitting. I get to choose who I play.
That is pretty fitting. And you cut the fucking. We might have to investigate this pick. No way, is it me? Ah, shit! No!
Can't spell Brian without Ian.
Oh my god! The fucking.
That's not good. I don't like that.
Your team has been hot.
I don't like that.
Well, I mean, if there's one thing to say about this, it's not rigged. I wouldn't have picked fucking. Didn't you get 170 this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would not be picking you to fucking play right now if this was scripted at all.
I've had 165 3 of the last 4 weeks.
Wow. Me and Brian. Just like the first time we met on
Didn't this happen last
we'll
year?
We'll meet again.
Didn't this happen last year?
I don't. Oh yeah, I won.
Did you? Wait, I can actually tell you who I played week 14 last year. I feel like this happened last year. Oh no, I played Johnny apparently.
Okay. Brian, full of
full
terrible
of shit.
stats.
Yeah.
Ciao.
All right, let me hold this for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, also sorry, I had to drink because you're also top half.
Top half, boys. With both of my quarterbacks. No, I'm not talking about my team. I'm not gonna pull a Joe here. I'm gonna give you Ian's 5 thoughts of the week. Oh, we got Eric. The only other diehard Ravens fan. Love you, Eric. I love when you.
He didn't take Lamar to the playoffs though.
You know what I do like about Eric? He says almost nothing in the group, and then he'll say a couple of things that just are awful about football, just like these weird Eric takes. And then Joe will say something, and he'll come out with just the craziest, just hard hitting haymakers. I love that about Eric. And honestly, it goes under the radar.
Speaking of Eric actually had a stat request this week.
Did you look into my stat request?
Your stat request was unlookable. That would have taken me hours. Eric had a stat request. It's
Good
John
stat.
Sedano, the worst team to ever make the playoffs in Gentlemen's Club history, points-wise. Second worst. Very close. John Rast limped in as the 8th seed in his first season in the league. And through 13 weeks, because that was when it was a 13-week regular season, John Sedano has maybe 10 more points than Rast did. And no one else was even in that realm through 13 weeks. And then if you average it, Sedano would be on pace to put up 1447 or something like that. The last 2 years, that hasn't happened either. So second worst team to make the playoffs. Unless he can, sorry, I'm freaking trying not to burp my head off. Excuse me.
Wait, can a follow-up question quick? What happened to Rast when he limped in?
Didn't he win? I think he won his first round playoff match, or did you beat him? Is that what you're getting? I don't
fucking know. I thought you're looking at the thing right now.
I just knew Ras. Knew Ras was. Ras was the lowest scoring team to ever make the playoffs.
Were you looking at the war score sheet?
No, this is my Excel.
Jesus Christ.
This is everyone's.
It's a lot of raw data there, Brian.
It's called raw data. Ras was in what, 2019?
No, they don't care about this.
They don't care about this. Whatever. That was Eric's stat request. That was Eric's stat request. He was chirping Sedano. It was a good stat request. And no, Sedano is the second worst team. However, Sedano is likely going to get what? I think at worst, Sedano can be the 5 seed. So he's going to be a top 5 seed at the worst. And Ras was the 8th seed that year and barely got in. So it just kind of speaks to. I'm also pretty sure Eric Olson has more points than John Sedano.
They don't care about this. They want to see. Eric is dying to know. Eric, why did you have a stat request?
Well, I usually would have said.
You're literally. You don't even know who you're going to play now.
Eric at 13th place has more points than 4th place Sedano.
Oof.
Can I pick Eric's opponent?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's only bad teams left.
Well, the 1, 2, and 3 seeds, and 4 seed. Yeah, 1 through 5. 1 through Ras is the best available. 1 through 5 have been taken.
I bet he ends up playing some limp boy.
Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Why did I think? Because the Johnny thing fucked me up. But anyway, the guy you put the stat request about, it's like it was fucking scripted. Johnny Sedano. Eric versus Johnny. Eric has more points on the season than Johnny. I'll say it a 4th time.
This is honestly, hands down, unbelievable. Like, we didn't script any of this at all, and it's just working out so well. This is a top guy, too. Look, I'm going to get hammered because I'm going to have to drink at the last matchups. All the losers are going to play each other. It sucks.
I mean, I haven't seen Ortiz. I haven't seen... Who do we got left? There's only 4 teams left. Christian.
Loser.
Ortiz.
Loser.
Spencer.
Loser.
And Weston. Oh, so Weston's going to get one of them after all this fucking crying and whining. Oh, my God.
He doesn't even watch these. He's probably not even watching this.
Oh, he's watching this. Everyone's watching this.
They better. For Christ's sake. I want high views on this video.
Your
Oh, nice. Shake it. Like, let them move around. Really show the audience that you're... Nice. Thanks, Brian. And then when I stick my hand in, I kind of just jiggle them all about. All right. Oh, perfect.
Mike?
This is perfectly... Honestly,
yeah,
this is perfect.
Up, yeah.
I just picked Mike, the one that we care about right now.
Right.
Mike, on the cuff.
So Mike's got
fucked
Mike's
kind
got
of by Tony.
Ortiz, Spencer, and Christian.
Now, again, in a perfect world, if we could script this, I would have him play Ortiz just because of the love bond.
Wow, imagine Ortiz knocking Weston out of the playoffs.
The brotherhood bond finally like screwing. That would be hilarious.
Can you just open that up wide so I can pick Ortiz?
Yeah, get Ortiz.
I won't even remotely look.
Remember, he had the tiniest little card.
They all are the same size.
They are. They'll see.
Read it and weep, Weston. Honestly, that's a pretty fucking awesome choice. Ortiz's team's awful. Weston, Ortiz,
this
in
is
week
fucking hilarious.
14. Do we even have to go through the fucking exercise? It's Spencer. It's Chris. I don't feel like writing Christian.
And it's Spencer, baby.
It's Spencer. It's Christian. That is the final matchup of the week.
Brian, if you don't mind,
Yeah,
can I
take the
pick the
camera
camera
and
up
go
and
over
show
it.
them? They can investigate the sizes. You can give them what's going on here. Here it is. Tony and Joe, Lynch and Lamb, John, Rast and Charlie, Brian and Ian, of course, Eric and Sedano, Mike and James, and Spencer and Christian. All right, Brian.
Put that back. I'm going to go through live scenarios quick, and then we will wrap this episode up. It'll be quick.
Okay.
We'll start from the top. The Steens, they win, they get the 1 seed. The worst they can do is the 3 seed. Tony Marullo, he wins and I lose. He gets the 1 seed. He's going to maintain that points over Ian. The worst Tony can go, I believe, is 4th. So 1st to 4th is Tony's range. Ian Jones at 3rd place. The fact that he plays me, if he beats me and Tony loses, Ian gets the number 1 seed. Tony can fall. I mean, not Tony. Ian can fall probably as low as 4th, potentially 5th if Kevin Lamb wins. Ian loses, and Kevin Lamb would have to net 50. So that's a bit of a lot in week 14. But so Ian's looking at a 1 to 5 range, we'll call it. Number 4, John Sedano. John Sedano cannot get the number 1 seed. He would have to net like 260 points more than me. But John can go as high as 2nd if Tony and Ian lose, and John can fall as low as 5th. If John falls into 5th, does the first place team take him? I think that's something to ponder.
I don't even know how you're doing this right now. He's just literally
And
looking
then
up the league's lineup.
Kevin Lamb. Who does Kevin Lamb play? He plays Lynch. Okay, Kevin Lamb can win, and he could probably go as high as 3rd, but he'd need to put up a monster week, and Ian would have to kind of throw a stinker. But Kevin Lamb can probably...
You'd like that, wouldn't you,
Kevin
Brian?
Lamb can probably go as high as 3rd, as low as 7th. I mean, he's in. Don't get me wrong, but wow. That is a swing. Honestly, low as 8th. If Charlie can put up a big week,
Lynch's first win, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, Lynch's first win. Yeah, Kevin Lamb throws up like 70 points. Lynch throws up fucking $150. Rast needs to win. You're in, right? Okay, we know that, right? But if you lose, you need one of MCJ to also lose because you have the points differential pretty significantly on all of them. Weston's only 33 points, but the rest of them are 100 plus, so you're good there. A nightmare scenario would obviously be if they all win and you lose, or if, say, like Charlie and Joe win, Weston loses, and you lose, but the net is 33 points. Weston, I don't know. I'm fucking talking out of my ass right now.
I don't have any clue how you're doing any of this.
But, John, you have a very good chance, but you don't want MCJ to all win. Can they all win? Yeah, they can, because you can lose to Charlie. Mike can beat Ortiz, and Joe can beat Tony. Mike, win. You are in. Beat Ortiz. Don't have to worry about anything else. Charlie, I would honestly say the same. Win, you are in, as long as you maintain what? How many points is that? 63 points over Joe. You need to win and maintain 63 points. All right, or Joe loses, Mike and Charlie, and you guys keep your point differential, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose and you're in and Joe's buried. Regardless, I can't believe he's playing Tony. Joe, what do you need? You need winning. Yeah, you need to win. I don't know. There's really no scenario actually that you get in that you lose. That would have to be like the most monstrous loss of all time.
Wait, so Charlie plays Rast. So if Charlie and Weston win, is Rast out?
If Charlie and Weston win,
and Rast loses because he's playing Charlie.
Only way Rast doesn't get in is if Mike, Charlie, and Joe all win.
Oh,
he needs
and
the trio.
Then Rast loses. I get you.
He needs the trio. And then so Joe, if Joe wins and either Mike or Charlie or Rast lose, Joe gets in. Joe's actually looking. Joe's got to win. I mean, listen, he controls his destiny, right? He calls himself the team of destiny. I mean, his team's a bunch of fucking asshats.
And he's playing Tony.
And he's playing Tony.
No, the team of destiny.
The team that
Let's see if Destiny strikes
the team
twice.
that had he picked up a quarterback would have dropped like 130,
Oh, that's
140, no
hilarious.
problem. There's really not much else to say regarding the
forget all of
bottom
those.
because I mean, listen, Spencer, James, and Christian are all fighting for that 10th position. Because that means you're not in the toilet bowl proceedings. So win and the other two losing is the easiest way to do that. We will not spend any more time on scenarios. We will post this YouTube video. Hope you all have a great night. Good luck in the playoffs. You'll see both of these two fucking clowns there. I promise you that.
Woo!
And with that, best of luck week 14. Thank you.
Hey, and Brian, cheers to our matchup, baby.
Oh yeah, we might as well finish.
Good luck.
That was a weird chug.
Yeah,
But
I
you
was
did
just
it.
trying to
But you did
fucking
it.
throw it down.
All right, well,
so I
thank
can
you.
get
Have a
home.
great night.